welcome back to Samwell's YouTube channel. Let's just take a moment and let's just pause with excitement. Yes, your girl is back. Also, I wasn't for sure if you guys were completely aware, but this bad boy, yeah, this is what's bringing you guys' sound quality. So let's try it out. Let's try a few new things on this channel. I mean, after all, this is what this channel's about. So let's get into it. So as you guys can all see, I am going to be using a You Can Be palette, pretty all set to go. And I am going to be using this deep red shade right here. I'm going to spread it all over the base of my eyelids, so let's try this out. Also, rule of thumb, make sure you have a brush that can pack the red in, because you want to make sure you dab in that makeup palette and you just want to pack, pack, pack. Don't worry about blending, honey, we got you. Once you finish packing, you are going to slowly start blending. Okay? Next, we are going to be taking a green shade from the You Can Be palette, this shade right here. Dab your fluffy brush in there and just start applying at the base between the red and your eyelid. So, just watch me and how I do that. Going in for a little bit more green. Make sure you swoop your green down too. Alright, you guys, for this next step, you're going to use that same green shade that you used to trace over the red on the top, and you're going to apply that same green shade to the lower waterline of your eye, and you're just going to like stipple it on your eye right there, like this. I don't want to see you guys tugging. You gotta be gentle with your under eyes, okay? So grab you a handy dandy eyelash curler. Curl those bad boys. Be careful not to grab your eyelid and do not press down too hard. You don't want to rip your eyelashes out. So next step we are going to be grabbing tweezers, a beautiful eyelash, and we're going to be applying some eyelash glue. Just lightly, evenly spread it over the eyelash. And yes, I'm using a used eyelash because I don't like to be wasteful. I like to get as many uses out of things as possible. But be sure to clean your eyes. Be sure to clean your eyelashes. That is important. I just applied my eyelash off camera. As you can tell, I have dried chapped lips. So let's add some chapstick on these bad boys. Our Christmas look is coming together. Now you know your girl loves a glitter, a nice glitter. We need something for this inner crease. Make it pop. With your trusty dusty makeup brush. And yes, I said dusty. You guys, how about let's go for this nice, beautiful, glittery green. It's very beautiful. Here, let's see what it looks. Need a good light. Something to make this pop. Hey guys, take a look up at this beautiful glittery green shade. Like, you see that shimmer? Here, let's... Okay, you're not gonna get the full beautiful glory of this palette on this platform, but I promise you guys, if you guys order this, you guys are gonna be amazed because it's got so many colors to work with and they're everyday. They're everyday colors, not something to exaggerate. So, we're doing kind of a Christmas look, so I think it's only fitting for us to get in that green, shimmery green shade. We're going to add to our creases. Oh my god. Why is my camera not picking that up? Also, if your makeup brush ain't doing the trick, use your finger. Oh, girl. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, we are bringing out the Kat Von D contour palette. Yes, we are going to be spicing ourselves up. We need a good contour. So we're going to start right up here. And I don't know if this makeup brush is actually going to do it for me, so I might, just might, have to remember, trial and error, you guys, because remember what I said? Trial and error on the sound. I don't know if you guys can see my contour, but you gotta have a nice, good contour. I like that this blending brush like does it subtle to where you're not getting too much on your... You guys see that contour? You guys see that contour? You need a nice subtle contour, nothing too dramatic, okay? But we do want to build her up just a little bit right there. Kind of because I have high cheekbones and my cheeks go in. This is the non-makeup side, okay. Yes, your girl is a hot mess. But I am proud to be a hot mess, okay? Now let's not get sidetracked here. Kind of swoop down. Bring that contour down. So we are going to be using the e.l.f. Finishing Powder HD Photogenic. Yes, so you got your little puff right here. I filled it in my cap to the lid to my finishing powder and I just dip it in here. And I'm just going to be going where I contoured, just like give it that extra pop. Cool story about your girl. I actually contacted NYX a couple months ago asking if I could use a free sample and try it out and publish it on my platform. I thought that was actually really wonderful because it could benefit both parties. NYX, I could, you know, display their products, and me, I could use it on my channel. So I was thinking win-win. They asked me to reach back in the future. So no, I did not get sponsored. No, I did not get a free sample product. So can somebody show me how I can get started on that journey? That'd be really awesome. Thank you. And I want to make this very clear. I know I said e.l.f. HD finishing powder. I meant NYX HD finishing powder. And because this is, you know, Christmas horror look, your girl is bringing out this red Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink lip stain. What? Yes. Half the lips is being done. It's a must. Here's something I forgot to tell you guys. I highly suggest that when you put on a lipstick, a liquid lipstick, whatever you want, always outline your lips. I didn't have a red pencil liner, and then, because this would have just made this look even better, okay? Now I kind of look a little bit ridiculous, but just hold on. It gets gorier, okay? I know all my weirdos want a treat, and I got you. Next step, Elmer's glue for the eyebrow. Because we're going to be putting liquid latex on our face. And be sure to glue those bad boys down. You don't want those little bitty hairs pulled out. Yes, I'm putting this down in my lap because liquid latex can get very, very messy. And you just want to grab something to stick your liquid latex in. I do not have paper plates, so my next option was the Royal Dansk Danish butter cookies, which I am a big fan of. As you can tell, they are gone. They are eaten. They're in my stomach. So let's talk for a moment. And we're going to be talking about disposable makeup sponges. Get these at Walmart, and yes, there's quite a bit in a package, and definitely want to use these for your liquid latex. That's what I do. Be like Samuel. Shaking it up. I bought this liquid latex at your local Walmart around Halloween time, and as you can tell, I still got quite a bit to play with, so let's do that. Let's get started with this. You guys, once your cap is pulled off, don't be shaking. I made that mistake, and I destroyed my clothes. So that's why I'm using a trash bag in my lap. Literally. So I'm just going to pour just a little bit in here. You want to let it tackify too, just a little bit. And for those of you who have never used liquid latex, keep it away from hair, eyelashes, your eyelid, your mouth, your nose holes, anything where it can get caught in. So, I'm just looking out for my audience. I love you guys. I really do. So part of this I did off camera. You are wanting to use your disposable makeup sponge, dip it in your liquid latex, make sure you have a trash bag over your lap. Just dip it in there and then just slowly start tracing up your face. And what we're going to be doing is avoid all your hair. We're just going to be sticking it all over our face. And yes, we used Elmer's glue on the eyebrow, so we should be okay right there. But we are just building up a base and then even base. I already have acne texturized skin, so it won't be hard for me to achieve that look. But for some of you guys who have never dealt with like texture on your skin, you're gonna have to add a lot more texture. So what this is going to do is we're going to let this dry. It's going to get bumpy. So just stay tuned. It's gonna be pretty cool. So awesome. All right. So next up, you're going to be grabbing some toilet paper, and you're going to be placing it over your eye. Make sure you fold it however you need to. But there we go. So since you have some of that liquid latex on, you're going to be able to stick in. It's going to be able to hold a little bit. But you just want to do the corners. This toilet paper, because we are going to be making it look like we have a missing eye. So, ply, ply, ply. Now, if you have to use your finger, it's not really recommended because you don't want to get the stuff on your skin, but yeah. To achieve this next part of the look, you're going to want to be adding more liquid latex on your face. You're going to be getting little pieces of toilet paper, such as this amount, and you're just going to be adding it on your skin. And because you already added some liquid latex to your face, it should partially stick, and then you can just add more. And don't be afraid if it like crumbles on you, because listen, your face is going to look busted, tore up, and that's what we are trying to achieve. And yes, we look ridiculous. This is one of those moments of trusting the process, okay? Thank you guys. Alright, pull out your fan, start blowing your face. You have a heavy liquid latex layer on, and we are just trying to speed that process up. And we got rolls of toilet paper on our face. So, yeah. Which, as you can see, when this stuff starts drying, you don't see so much white, only the pieces of toilet paper. You see like a shiny residue. That's what you're going to be going for, because once it gets to that stage, it's almost like you can pretty much tear it and form it how you want. And we're going for a burned look on this side of our face. Christmas burn look. Okay, you get it. Next step, you are going to be wanting to use this type of makeup brush. As you can see, the little whiskers on this makeup brush. And you're going to be wanting to use some blood spray. And you're just going to be squirting it on this. Now, be careful, because I know you can barely see because you got one eye open. And you're just going to lightly tap on this missing eye, okay? All the excess residue that you have laying around on you, swipe off, okay? Now, here's where we get to do some damage, okay? Trusty dusty tweezers, and you are just going to start picking at that liquid latex. Those thick areas. Because remember, we're supposed to be like burn. See? Got like a little opening right there where we can do some like blood and stuff. We got one up here we can do. Now some of this might be hard to do, but it's okay. Just don't accidentally like stab yourself either, okay? Should be able to do some on the nose a little bit. This is why I said you need a thick base of liquid latex, because look, now we have little holes for our flesh wounds. This is what we were trying to achieve. Next, in the You Can Be palette, the paint palette, you are going to be wanting to use a brush, dip it in that red, and you are just going to start dabbing on your face. Start dabbing everywhere, because listen, we're going to add detail within the moment. Avoid this because this still has to dry a little bit. Just dab, and you'll see a little bit of black residue, but that's because I had some on my makeup brush, so don't freak out if you see that. It is not that I didn't follow a step correctly. So, awesome. Next up, grab that same fluffy brush that you used to dab the red on your skin and dip it in the black shade in this You Can Be palette, and just slowly start tracing around these wounds. Like that. So next you're going to be wanting to use your blood spray, and you are going to be wanting to spray it over your toilet paper right there. And then with that same makeup brush that you've been using, just kind of like dab it so it doesn't like all everywhere. And if you even want to like do an easier way, just open it up. Just go down in there, get some blood. Which I am making a mess. The things you do for content, but it's worth it because I love you guys so much. You guys, this is the finished product. Christmas surprise meets Christmas tragedy. I wanted to talk to you guys for a moment and just let you guys know that you coming here and supporting me and watching my channel and watching me do these makeup videos for you guys, it's very fulfilling. It's very heartwarming. I feel like I'm being productive in my creativity side. It's showing me that I'm capable of things that I never thought I would be capable of doing. And this is just, a dream that I'm fulfilling. And with that being said, you know, I want you guys to fulfill your dreams and you guys to move on to things that you guys love doing, something that your heart desires. Just whether it be painting, drawing, dancing, doing a podcast, starting your own business. I'm here for you guys and I'm rooting for you guys and I love you guys and I just can't appreciate you guys enough. Like, you guys are my people. Mwah.